Hey, what's up guys? Sean back with another video, and 1,000 Pound Sisters. This is probably the one that gets requested to me like next most. I've done a couple videos on them before, but I figured maybe I would just do like disturbing moments or something like that from them first, and then if you guys want more, I can give you more. But I think me and Tammy, at least, I think she was 605 pounds, so I think me and her actually started at the same weight. So it's kind of crazy to see the difference in it because she's obviously way shorter than I am. So she's carrying a lot of it like pretty badly. I mean, I wasn't carrying it great by any means, you know, but I was carrying it a little. She's kind of just there like that. So let's see some disturbing, nasty moments from the show. And I know there's plenty of them.
1,000 Pound Sisters is a TLC weight loss show that's run for 2 seasons so far, which sees niche YouTube stars Tammy and Amy Slayton commence a journey to shed some of their combined 1,000 plus pounds. The show
Aren't they in like the 5th season now? So there's way more of this. So this is just the first 2 seasons then.
was similar to My 600 Pound Life, but more focused and long-form look into the sisters' journey, as well as being a bit more comedic. The tone varies from funny to serious, from sometimes cringe-inducing to sometimes heartwarming, and as you can probably predict, it's got quite a few moments that are like a train wreck that you can't look away from.
Did you guys get heartwarming from this at all? Because I don't know if I got that. Maybe seat warming as much as these ladies friggin' fart, but not. It's like a fat soap opera. It's not like 600 Pound Life. It's like reality TV fat.
Today we'll be looking at those ones. Here are a few of the more disturbing moments from TLC's 1,000 Pound Sisters.
Number 1.
Right when the show starts off, we learn that Tammy has just recently got out of the hospital for a bad case of gout. So Amy is going to make her some of her favorite foods, aka at least 4 entire different meals and 3 entire different desserts. During the cooking prep, we see a shot of
But wait, isn't gout because you eat too much red meat or something like that? It's something to do with the feet, right? It's painful. Thank God I never had that, man.
Tammy sitting at the table just completely emptying an entire can of whipped cream into a bowl. Also, while they're eating, Amy's husband Michael asks for a peanut butter and salad dressing sandwich. Now, he may not be in
Ew.
dire straits like his wife or his sister, but he does
What in the NASCAR is going on there? Really? I mean, pretty much everything goes with peanut butter, but Miracle Whip and peanut, ew.
seem to be a really good guy for Amy, but someone should honestly keep an eye on him because that sounds absolutely disgusting.
We put bacon inside the lasagna. You girl, you fat.
Pot kettle?
I mean, we could. It's always been me and Tammy, me and Tammy, me and Tammy. We always knew that we only have each other. We grew
That's kind of sad, but bacon and lasagna? Come on, bro. I seen like Epic Mealtime do like bacon stuff like that when they put bacon on everything, but I guess that's just America for you.
very poor. We grew up with fast food mostly, but like if we didn't have fast food, the church would give us food.
The Slayton sisters' issues with weight, as well as their issues with self-worth, started extremely early on in life. They talk about their home environment growing up and how they were bullied by the family, especially their own mother, who would verbally abuse them, calling them stupid, lazy, ugly, and
See, that I don't agree with that. Whenever the parent does something like that to the kid, they carry it later in life. I mean, I always say that like monsters aren't born, they're made. So you have to do that to somebody in order for them to carry that their whole life.
fat. Their grandmother, who Tammy says was the only one who made her feel normal, passed away when Amy was 10 and Tammy was 11. They later meet up with their mother, Darlene, to tell her about their plans to get weight loss surgery. She's cold to them throughout the entire interaction and puts down without a second thought, saying that they won't make it, they'll chicken out, and that they have no willpower.
We're doing the bariatric surgery.
I don't think you'll make it. I think you'll chicken out.
What a hussy, for real. Let them try at least. There's no hurt in letting them try. I mean, Tammy did a lot of trying. From what I understand, she's doing pretty good now, though. So, like, Tammy's got her act together. Also, that guy came and stalked her. He passed away. But that's later. That's way later. Do you guys think that was romantic or weird? I say weird.
I gotta do something. Like, every diet I've been on ain't working.
It's because you ain't got the willpower. You got to have the willpower to go for it.
Like, I have motivation right now. If I don't make a change, I'm not gonna be around them.
Bro, look at her. She is bigger than Amy. And she gonna sit there talk about some damn willpower. While you're sucking down bacon lasagna too, lady. Don't give me that.
Much longer.
Yeah, because it runs in your family. You've got a cousin that died with a massive heart attack at 33.
After their first video call with Dr. Proctor, the doctor who will be overseeing their weight loss journey and hopefully later their surgeries, Amy and Tammy's next step is to figure out their starting weights. But it's not easy to find a scale that can actually measure people as big as them, so they actually end up having to go to the junkyard to use an industrially sized one.
I mean, if they're weighing you where they weigh like scrap metal, that's probably a sign that you need to change your ways, right? But they do sell scales that go pretty damn high now on Amazon. Like, you don't need all that, so...
Tammy even mentions that they had to do this when she was younger in order to weigh her, while this is Amy's first junkyard weigh-in. The guy at the junkyard, Ronnie, also mentions that the craziest thing he ever weighed prior to these two was a coffin, which he didn't ask questions about, which kind of begs a little more explanation. In any case, That's
crazy. But also, I have gone with, like, my grandfather to, like, the junkyard before when I was a kid, and jumped out, and we've seen how much the truck weighed without me. But I don't think I could weigh on the scale at home at that point either. That was the only way I had any clue how close I was to anything. So
results of the preliminary weigh-in are 406 pounds for Amy and 605 for Tammy, giving the pair a combined weight of 1,011 pounds.
Twinsies.
The whole junkyard scene is pretty surreal, but at least they proved the title of their show wasn't clickbait.
Last time I weighed myself, it was at home on a scale, and it said I was 350. But I think my scale at home was broken.
Bruh, isn't 350 where it maxed out? Like, because a lot of scales, dude, you see that she just had that sucker pinned all the way, and she's like, oh, that's what I weigh.
And I've been afraid to buy a new one. This is a moment I've been dreading.
$406.
Oh, man. I don't think you'll ever be able to understand, unless you've got that big, how, like, soul-crushing it is to see how high that number can get. So I guarantee she is devastated. She probably thought she was, like, 399, so.
That number on the scale just made my heart drop.
Better drop than flop.
The night before they leave for Atlanta to see the doctor, the sisters go stock up on some all-you-can-eat country buffet. Midway through their last supper, Tammy mentions that she feels like everyone is watching her and judging her, and Amy says she feels the same way. Tammy immediately feels the need to make this into an argument and posture up about how she has it so much worse than Amy does, and that Amy could never understand how she feels.
Bruh, it's not a friggin', like, it's not a challenge. Like, I've got it worse than you. Yes, you've got 200 pounds on her. Are they looking at you a little harder? Yes, but you take up more space, so it's not really fair. They have to look at more of you. But also, yeah, like, nobody cares as much as you think. That's what I always say. You can walk around, do whatever. I mean, nobody really cares. And you shouldn't care what people think about you that much either, so.
She might be the quote-unquote skinny sister in Tammy's eyes, but she's still over 400 pounds, and the extent of Tammy's abject self-pity here is just so weird and kind of unnerving. Her already being jealous and distancing from her sister, who's going through essentially the exact same thing as her, is really telling that she needs some serious therapy.
Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is.
Okay, try being her size and see how it feels there too, because it still sucks. And you're going to have to do a lot of work to get to her size, so I don't know why you're making it a competition.
And with you pushing me like you are, it's not helping. It's not. The little nitpick words you say, get off your walker, do this, you can do that. It's not helping. It's just frustrating me more. Like that, you're rolling your eyes. It's not helping.
Bro, you sitting there and acting like a big baby ain't helping either. But we can get this down together, like just work at it, lady. It took you a long time, but I'm happy she's making progress now. Like, I'm genuinely happy for the chick.
Stuff you can do.
I'm not saying
You just
that.
don't want to do it. You
Just
want to be a
drop
big
it.
baby about everything.
Drop it.
I can't take care of you, Michael, in the house and deal with my pain. I need help too.
Get up and walk away, Tammy. You can do it. But she's so mad right now. I think if I got that mad, even if I had a damn walker, my ass would be limping it out of there.
Tammy.
You're so insensitive.
So are you. You need to register it in your damn head.
Register it? Is it a car?
After returning home from their first in-person visit with Dr. Proctor, Amy and Tammy decide to take the suggestion that they were trying to getting some exercise in the pool. But once they get there, Tammy doesn't even try to get down the very small number of stairs to actually get into the pool. Instead, she sits and mopes about being stuck.
Oh shit! We just caught crime live on TV. Also, that dude's haircut's like Sideshow Bob.
By herself, even though the number of attempts she made to get in was literally 0. This moment definitely foreshadowed which of the two sisters was actually going to make progress and which was going to sit there obviously self-sabotaging and blaming absolutely everyone but herself.
So we go to the hotel pool and there's stairs.
Those demonic things.
There's no way I can do that. Michael, can you roll me over there? I lose balance when I put weight on my knees, so I don't think I would have made it.
I mean, that's your knees begging for help. 600 pounds is not friendly to your knees. But also, fat floats, so I'm pretty sure if she just, like, dove in on the, like, deep end, she'd come back up. So she'd be alright.
We're gonna get in the pool. You gonna be alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
Once again, Amy and Mike are off doing their own thing. And I'm stuck, just sitting here.
Then walk down there.
By the end of the first season, Amy had made significant progress in her weight loss, getting her surgery and ending the season 100 pounds lighter, while Tammy lost 50. But by the beginning of season 2, not only is Tammy still way too reliant on Amy, she's not only made 0 more progress, but actually backslid by a lot. When her brother Chris convinces her to weigh in to see where she's at, she weighs right around 600 pounds again, having gained almost every last pound back. By this point in the
Bruh, look, you'd be shocked how quick it can happen. If you just go back to eating like you were, you'll pack it back on. And the way they're eating damn peanut butter and dressing sandwiches, it probably happens pretty damn quick. So it's not shocking that she did that. I did it too. It just happens if you're not all the way bought in.
Show, it's painfully clear that while Amy is getting her life back, Tammy is just continuing to eat herself into the grave no matter how much of those around her try to help.
See, she can walk.
Last time I weighed myself was 4 months ago at a checkup with my local doctor. And I was down to 550 pounds.
It's good work.
Are you on there? Mm-hmm. All right.
596 pounds.
But at least, like, okay, at least she's still negative. You gotta find some kind of positive here. But you can also tell when Tammy's gaining weight because this little thing right here gets bigger. I don't know why people store fat differently, but it's just crazy to see where she puts it. Like, that's the only person I've ever seen have, like, forehead fat. So.
That's up.
I like Chris, man.
Pretty soon after Amy's weight loss surgery, she ended up getting pregnant, although she had been strongly advised not to until she lost more weight.
Ooh.
But she'd wanted to have a child for ages and was extremely excited to be a mother, so it was pretty heartwarming. What was not so cute was her pregnancy cravings, not just because
Check that out. Sideshow Bob's getting all up in that circus tent.
Definitely caused some major setbacks in her weight loss, but also because they were kind of disgusting. Not really her fault, but we probably could have gone the rest of our lives without watching her eat pineapple lasagna.
You're gonna be okay.
I wish my mommy was here.
Yeah, but your mom's kind of mean, so she would just tell you to suck it up. But also, what is with these chicks and putting everything in friggin' lasagna? Like, did they create Stofers? What is going on?
Stop, you're gonna make me cry.
No, I'm scared.
She's
For
laughing.
what?
Of the anesthesia.
For a minute there, I thought you were gonna say something else.
The enema.
I've never had one, and I never will.
During season 2, we also get to meet Jerry, Tammy's boyfriend, who she met online BBW chat group. When Amy and Michael come out to meet him, we further learn that he already has 6 kids and 5 grandkids. He then takes out a giant bag of candy and doesn't seem to get why Amy isn't impressed. At Halloween...
Yeah, man. Jerry is single-handedly devoted to making big girls bigger by getting them pregnant.
Amy and the other sister, Misty, both confront Jerry about how he can't be bringing up so much bad food around Tammy, but he doesn't seem to care at all. While it would be great for Tammy to find a caring partner, Jerry doesn't seem to care much except for his taste in big women and eating lots of junk food. His enablings would literally be a ticket into an even earlier death for Tammy, so thankfully they ended up parting ways. Oh, and the reason they broke up? Jerry had a whole wife the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, Jerry was a special chapter in the show for sure. But the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. Tammy's getting pretty close. And I think she did later on. Like, I'm pretty sure she was in the hospital or something. But thank God she's turned it around. Now she just has to focus on her and getting better, so.
Jerry's on the couch munching on a bag of cheese puffs. That would be a big temptation to me. So I know it's hard on Tammy. What brought you to the cornfields of Kentucky?
Me.
The jiggle.
You might want a refund.
No. Not that bad.
Well, I'm about to head out to the store. I'll see y'all later.
I'm gonna walk you out.
Okay.
Lord Jesus, help us.
Did you see that paper in his hand? Tammy had a list for that sucker. She's like, all right, buddy, if you want to get with me, you gonna come back with triple the cheese puffs next time. But thank God Tammy got it together. I think Amy started gaining weight back, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm not current on the 1,000-pound sisters lore. But I do know there were some divorces coming up, and I think I just saw that on YouTube. But disturbing moments from 1,000-pound sisters. At least they're getting it together now. They are entertaining, I'll give you that. They're a funny group, like a funny dynamic between the two. Tammy was infuriating, and now I'm feeling like a little better because she's slowly working towards something. But alright guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.